on.
We're not live.
Just fucking staring. Drops of the week. Drops of the week. December 7th, 6th, 5, 4,
what day is
3, 2, Thursday.
Is it?
The
No, what's
6th.
the date?
6th. 6th.
So there's, how many days are until Christmas? 19? Is there only 19 days until Christmas?
You shitting me?
Yeah.
That's not very many days until Christmas.
That's not very many days. Oh, God. I didn't realize this was a double Barracuda.
How we doing?
They both on
What's
sale.
up, Internet? We are live on all 3 platforms. Facebook, sup, YouTube, and Instagram. That's a lot. What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, everyone. Go back to work. Hi, I'm Guf from thehouse.com.
I'm Michelle from thehouse.com.
Yeah, and we're here on Thursday. It's the 6th of December, and usually on Thursdays we do top drops of the week, and we select 5 products that we really enjoy, and it's had really good turnaround. You know, people, for some reason, really like watching us and like engaging about with the product that we pick out. So Michelle had this idea of, hey, let's do like kind of like a Christmas drops of the week. So we selected a couple more products than we normally would, and we've placed them into 3 tiers. We have stocking stuffers, kind of mid-range, about 50 to about $100, and then we have like a little bit higher price point stuff, hard goods, board, boot, and bindings.
Yep.
But before we kind of get into our drops, we're doing a couple contests. So if you're watching on any of these platforms, there should be links in the description of the video, et cetera, et cetera. So the first one is the Grand Targhee sign up. Did you hear about that one?
I've heard a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like basically all expenses paid trip for the most part to Grand Targhee. They got 500 inches of snow last year. That's about 490 inches more than we got here in Minnesota last season. Just kidding. They got a lot more than us. But and then we're giving away a Nitro Beast, right? The Nitro Beast board. It's Marcus Cleveland's board from Nitro, awesome board. And then lastly is where'd the DC Black go? Where'd the DC Black? That was right there. We have a DC Black snowboard that disappeared. Someone must have took it. It's a 156. There's only like 44 of them made or something like that. And it's sweet. Thanks, Jenny. Come through.
I was gonna say that was literally just
social media manager. Photo. Yeah, this is the DC Black snowboard. It only comes in one size, a 156. And there's actually only 56 of them made, and they're all hand marked. This is number 39. Not only, only 56 places got these, and we're giving this one away, which this is pretty sweet.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, pretty sweet. So there's those things. So Michelle, so the drops this week, we're gonna start off with stocking stuffers. Do you want to go back and forth? Do you want to do all yours, or what do you think?
I think we should just do all the stocking stuffers off the bat. They're just like little gifts you can get, like your cousins, your coworkers, yourself, if you want to just throw them in the shopping cart.
Right.
Just kind of nice little gifts for people who you know are going to be out riding every year. So to start, for mine, I do have this is the Burton Faster Wax. So anyone who regularly waxes their own skis or board, they're definitely going to appreciate some extra wax for the season. That way they can keep up on that.
Dude, to talk about that, wax your snowboards, people.
Yeah, you should do that.
Straight up, like when you get to a point in your riding, you can ride and you can feel your board kind of dragging. It's like that example here. Jenny, back in with some heat. Jenny needs. I'm gonna buy Jenny some wax for Christmas because his base is all dried out. You can see that right there. He needs a wax job. So if your board looks like this,
he needs more than a wax job.
He needs more than that. He needs Jesus on this board right here.
Jesus.
All right, there you go. So wax. What else?
I also have some stomp pads, so I've got 2 options. Crab Grab Mini Claws, these are in camo. These are super, super popular in the snowboarding crowd. However, if you're buying for someone and you maybe don't know what their snowboard looks like, or if they want camo, black, white, whatever, a clear stomp pad is always kind of a nice way to go too. And those are just like some nice little upgrades you can do for your deck too.
Yeah, for sure. And stomp pads. If you guys don't know what stomp pads are, they're meant to, like, when you unstrap, you take your foot out of your binding and you have to put it in between your bindings. And they help you get traction. And these clear ones, like if you have a good graphic and you don't want to cover your graphic up, clear one, That's definitely a good pick. That's the way to go.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
And then a new pair of socks. I know it's kind of silly, like some people, you don't want to open up your first gift and you have socks, but people who are snowboarding always want new socks, especially snowboarding specific socks, because they get kind of gross. You definitely want to refresh those. So that's always a good pick. And Stance makes some really good ones too.
Yeah, they do. It's funny, like, if you go from riding a regular, like, cotton sock into a snowboard sock, it's a night and day difference on how pleasurable the riding is. There was a kid, Jenny, you remember that kid? That lifty kid? There's this lifty kid at Afton, or at Trollhagen. He said he rode with short cotton ankle socks snowboarding. I was like, dude.
Well, either that or no socks.
Or did he say no
I thought
socks?
he said no socks.
He might have said no socks. Oh, gosh, I bet his boots stink. But your boots won't stink if you get these awesome Stance socks. These are nice, actually. Cool.
Yeah, those are really nice. Those are women's too. So
yeah. What do you think the difference between women's and men's snowboard socks is?
They fit smaller, for
sure. They fit smaller, yeah.
Most of the time women have smaller calves.
Right. Yeah, I've tried to put like sometimes if I run out of snowboard socks, I like snag a pair of my wife's and.
She's so tiny.
Yeah, they don't fit. They don't fit at all. Yeah. All right, what else?
My last stocking stuffer is it's kind of like a good white elephant gift, or if you have to get a gift for someone super random in your life, as long as they're 21. It's the Burton Barracuda. So this here is actually essentially a cooler that you can just obviously sling right over you. It's perfect for like the beach, the slopes. If you just need a cooler, it literally just fits vertically, beer cans stacked. So that's pretty cool, and it's a double Barracuda, so it's double cool. That's a pretty awesome feature. So I'm kind of obsessed with these. I have one. It's not a double. It's just a regular, but they're pretty cool.
Yeah. It's I really appreciate that you grabbed that, because there's been so many times I've like needed to buy someone a gift. I'm like, oh shit, what do they really need? And that's like a perfect. It's a perfect one. You can stack. I think you can stack 6 in here.
It depends on how tall the bottle is, or how tall the can is, but yeah.
Right. Good call. And if you like Subway, you can get like 2 footlongs on one side, stack the other side with beers or pop, and you're good to go for an awesome day on snow. Yep. Those are solid. I only have a couple of stocking stuffers. I picked out 3. Everyone needs a goat beanie, and that's,
or 10.
If you snowboard, or you think you snowboard, you got to look at the part, And this is one of my favorite ones. This is called the Union, the uniform beanie. It kind of looks like a Carhartt kind of thing. It's like pretty plain and simple. It has like a really big knit kind of gauge to it, and it kind of fits snug. One thing I like about it too, if it's really cold, you can have the flap up, but if you want, you can do the slouchy if it gets a little bit warmer too.
You're supposed to tuck in the slouchy.
Are you?
Yeah. Did you know that? You have to keep tucking it. It's not supposed to be like that little flappy thing at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been blown it.
Literally blew my mind.
But this is nice. This is a nice little beanie. Kohl's a great company out of the Pacific Northwest. And they actually have another thing too. So when it gets ultra cold, you put your fleece hood on, and that really keeps the elements out from like behind your neck and stuff. I always ride with the fleece if it's cold out. I know I look kind of funny right now, but this is like, the fleece hoods are nice because you can cinch it up too. And then the last little stocking stuffer I have is actually a tool. Now this may seem kind of surprising to a lot of people who don't ride. So if your mom or dad are kind of watching and you want to get like a little knick-knack for your nephew or son or daughter, that's pretty inexpensive. A snowboard tool is important because often when people snowboard, their bindings get loose. These things that are attached to the board, they often get loose. And having a small little tool that they can keep in their pocket that won't poke them is really great. So you can tighten the tool, you can tighten your bindings while you're on the snow, so you don't have to go right down into the chalet and use a tool bench down there. So this is the kind fidget tool. Has a little keychain ring on it too. It's pretty awesome. It has 2 Phillip heads, a number 1 and number 2, and then a flat head, and then a little another thing.
Honestly, that's nice for people who don't even snowboard too.
What's up?
That's nice for people who don't even snowboard as
Right.
well. Like everyone can use a tool, right?
Right, a nice little keychain thing.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Those are my 3, and then we're gonna kind of dive into the mid range. I think most of the stuff I picked out was between like $50 and $100, maybe just a little bit more, maybe
Yeah,
a little.
I think
little
I
bit less.
fit. I think I fit literally everything in the same except for the goggles.
Okay.
But I had to go with a really nice pair.
All right.
Just because I'm kind of obsessed with them. But even the puffy jacket that I picked. Managed to be under $100. This is the Chamonix Damiette. I just think it's kind of a safe bet, whether it's like for your mom or your aunt. Everyone always wants to layer with like a really thin damiette, or I mean a really thin like puffy coat, because you can fold it up pretty easy. It's pretty nice for traveling. You kind of can't go wrong with that. So I thought it was like a nice kind of safe bet.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
that one.
And they travel well.
Yeah, they definitely travel well.
Yep.
Or it's really nice when you're always cold like I am. And then here I have the Volcom walk-on by hoodie. It's kind of like a high neck, like a cowl neck, and I really like that style.
Nice.
And I also kind of am obsessed with this color. So yeah, like you can wear it as a riding hoodie, you can wear it with leggings, stuff like that. It's a woman's hoodie, and I liked kind of the more discreet pockets here, just like a little bit like different seams.
Do they have zips?
They don't have zips.
No
they
zips.
just have. It's just kind of. It's a little different there.
Okay.
A little
Yeah.
different. It's a little bit more of a girlish look instead of like a classic.
Sure.
I stole my boyfriend's hoodie.
Cool.
Does that
I like the high neck. High neck hoodie is like it's like a blanket. You know, you just kind of tuck into a high neck. It's kind of nice.
Super comfy. And then I also got a pair of sunglasses because no matter the season, like you can always use a new pair of sunglasses.
Cool.
Yeah, Spy Spritzer's women's sunglasses. I really like Spy sunglasses. I have a couple pairs by them, and I'm pretty obsessed with them.
Do those ones have the happy lens? Do you know?
This pair, I don't think they do,
Okay.
just because I kind of was trying to pick like a little bit of a more budget-friendly one.
Right.
And then I picked a pair of Oakley goggles.
Cool.
These are, which ones are these? I don't think I
Flight
wrote it
deck.
down. Yeah, these are the flight decks. These are the women's flight decks.
So the women's flight decks are just a little bit smaller.
It's a
than
little
this
bit
one.
smaller, yeah. A lot of people will say like, I actually had someone message me and they were like, hey, I bought these flight decks. I'm not really sure if they are the right ones because he bought them for his girlfriend and she's pretty petite. And I was like, you might want to consider exchanging them for the women's just because it's going to be a much smaller profile.
Right.
But these are absolutely, I mean.
Those are nice. How do they look? Let's see.
Okay.
I think that's a goggle that men Stali Sandbeck rides
pretty cool.
the men's version. That's a cool looking goggle.
Yeah, they are.
Like kind of a frame. What do they call that? Frameless design with the frame kind of hidden behind the lens.
Yeah, these are absolutely sweet. I mean, no one will complain about getting a new pair of goggles for the season, whether they just are kind of worn out or they just have like an old outdated pair. Goggles are always a great gift for someone who rides.
Yeah, goggles are a no-brainer. You know, like you can get anyone who rides, skis or snowboards, like get them a pair of goggles and they'll be stoked. You know, it's always nice to have an extra pair.
Absolutely, especially if it's kind of like an upgraded one too. People always appreciate that.
Right.
And then I have these are the Burton Baker 2-in-1 gloves. So they come with an actual glove, and then they come with an underglove, which is for me the only way that I can stay warm in the wintertime because my hands are so cold. They literally get so cold that I have to go inside. So I always wear an underglove unless it's literally like 30 degrees outside and I'm riding.
What?
Not kidding. Otherwise, like when I'm getting ready and like getting everything out of the back of my car when it's crazy cold out, sometimes getting ready with this is kind of annoying. So this is like a nice feature that someone might not already have. These also have screen grab on them.
Ooh, what's that?
So lots of features. You can use it on your phone, and I'm really good at using that on my phone. I've gotten really good at that. It's like an acquired skill.
we did a video last season. We did a contest. It was you and I and Jenny and Stefan. We raced. You won. You cheated though. You practiced.
I did cheat.
She cheated. I remember. I won.
I failed that.
I won. Yeah, you set the
really
wrong
failed.
path. That was a fun video. We had a race. We had to send at the time our social media manager Maddie a text. And
using the screen grab gloves.
She cheated. She picked her
cheat.
own gloves out.
She testing different gloves.
Yeah, different.
Yeah, they're all different
brands.
gloves. She picked the easiest ones, like the most dexterity. I got gloves that were like this. They were like.
You got the quote unquote nicer ones.
What are you talking about?
Whenever it's done, it's already
Anyway,
passed.
she won. So those.
Anyway.
You know what else is cool though? Can you grab those gloves for a sec?
Yeah.
One thing that I didn't know and I recently came to realize. So sometimes when you see gloves with like a little zipper on top, so it's like a little vent. So if your hands overheat, you can open that up for ventilation.
Or you can put the oh my gosh, heat pack.
Yeah, the heat pack or a
hand
hand
warmers.
warmer
You can put 'em in
inside,
there.
which is that's a nice feature.
Yeah, or you can put chapstick in there.
You can put your chapstick in there. that works.
So my last pick is kind of for like the outdoorsy person who might be in your family or your significant other or anything like that. This is just like a well thought out backpack. It's the Mountain Hardwear Rain Shadow, so it's fully waterproof. It has like a big kind of cover that goes on the top. So if you've got someone that's out like every weekend, they're not going to wait for it to be nice out. They're just going to go out no matter what. This is definitely a great pick. It's got tons of pockets, got tons of places you can put carabiners on here. This is an absolutely stellar pack.
Right.
I really like
And it's
That's
really
my pick.
lightweight. I have
Super
like the like version 1.0 of this thing, and this thing really does rule. Extremely, like one of my favorite things is it's like it packs well. So if you go to Europe or something, throw this thing in your big check luggage piece, or if you need an extra backpack or whatever. But really lightweight. And it's waterproof.
Yep.
Wow. So you can fill that thing with ice, put a bunch of beverages inside.
No.
No, you can't do that.
No.
It'd be a lot cooler if you do that. No, that's nice. What's that one called again?
That is the Mountain Hardwear Rain Shadow backpack.
Rain Shadow. What's the price point? Do you know?
I think
$100.
I broke the budget on that one for this bracket. I think it's like 109 or like 119.
109.
So it's not bad because like you'll have it for, or whoever will have it for about 10 plus years if you treat it right. So.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like when you're buying gifts, sure, like everyone, it's a good idea to budget. But if there's like a really nice item that's like just a little bit above what you had budgeted, like if it's that much better than the price point that you're going for, just step it up.
Yeah, just upgrade.
Step it up.
That's my thought
Consume. God, I'm such a capitalist. Just kidding. Is that it for the mid-range?
That's it for my mid-range picks. Yeah, I had a puffy, hoodie or a riding hoodie, however you want to kind of call it. Pair of goggles, pair of sunglasses, a nice pair of gloves, not just the little cheapy ones. And just like a nice hiking backpack.
Right.
I think it's always a good gift.
Right. Those are good. Those are really good gifts because they're thoughtful, but at the same time, it's like they're good. Sometimes you get a gift that doesn't have any quality to it, and you're just like, sure, I needed a pair of gloves, but these ones kind of suck.
You just kind of put it away or toss it in your car for extra whatever.
But be grateful.
Yeah.
With that being said, be grateful for everything you get, right? I've got about 4 or 5. I've got 5 items. The first one is this was a game changer. This is called the Air Blaster Ninja Suit. The Ninja Suit is basically a one-piece onesie. And the reason that I love these so much, especially for riding, is that like when you bend over to strap in your binding, sometimes your jacket will kind of lift up and like your lower back will be exposed and you get that brush of wind. And sometimes when you fall, you get snow down your pants or up the back of your shirt, and that's terrible. And the Ninja Suit stops that. It absolutely stops that. I bought one last year, and I couldn't believe that I rode for so long without one. So mine has a hood. This one doesn't have a hood, but it does have pizza, which is pretty tight. And also, if you need to use the restroom, there's like a 360-degree zipper around it. So if you gotta go, you can still go. So
and just to emphasize how cool this product is, when I said bringing that in here that I had never ridden it before, everyone in the room got mad at me. So you need to get this for yourself.
We're starting GoFundMe. Check the GoFundMe so Michelle can get a Ninja Suit. So check that out. we should do that. Sorry,
I will definitely wear the pizza one.
Oh, seriously, this thing absolutely rules. Jenny, you have the pizza one. Do you have the hood? Do you have the hood one?
I have a hood and a hoodless one.
You have both. Which one do you ride more of?
I'll ride with the hooded one.
Okay.
Film with the hoodless one.
But you shoot photos with the hoodless one.
Yeah, just because otherwise there's just too much hoods going on.
Got
Too much
like
hoods.
Your jacket
Too much hood.
And like your hood on your sweatshirt, and then your hood on your.
Right.
There's too much hoods.
Right. True. Yeah, I like the hood one too because when you put the hood up, like you don't get that cold on your neck.
Yeah.
They just say get a Ninja Suit. If you don't get it for someone else, get it for yourself because it rules. Number 2 is actually what I'm wearing. This is a Patagonia Snap fleece. Everyone knows what this design is. It's awesome. It has a little snap button. It's super cush, really comfortable. It has kind of like a boxy fit to it. It does have pockets.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't. Mine, the one I have doesn't have a kangaroo pocket. This one has a kangaroo pocket. That's bonus. Bonus, 2 thumbs up for this one. And then I have 3 other items. 2 for your eyes. The first one is actually a pair of Oakleys. You got Oakleys. I almost grabbed the men's line flight decks or whatever.
That just would have proved how popular they are, honestly.
Right. These ones are the line miner. I like these ones. Good fit, triple layer foam, and they also have like this really thick strap with a urethane strips on the inside.
That's such a must for me.
Yeah,
I love that.
Right. You ride with a helmet, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I tend to ride with a helmet sometimes, but you're right. That's nice because if you take your goggles off, put them on top of your helmet, it's sticky.
It really helps them stay in place.
Those are what Stolly rides with.
These ones what?
I think Stolly.
This is the Stolly one?
No, I think that's the model he rides though.
Oh, this is the model that Stolly rides. I thought he rode the flight deck.
I've seen him ride those though. I think.
He's probably ridden both.
Hey, what's up?
He's probably ridden both.
He probably rides both. He rides for Oakley, right?
Yeah, I would assume if he's wearing Oakley.
Yeah. So that's another one, and then another pair of optics. This is from Smith. This is the Kyoka. It kind of has like a classic, cool guy look to it. Multiple colors, like lower lightweight color on the bottom and then darker color up on top. I don't believe these ones are. The polarized lens version, but they are part of the archive collection. So this original design like popped out in like '88 or so, and they reintroduced the frame back into the most current collection. So the Kyoka. This is I feel like I look cool with these. So
You do look cool.
yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
Yeah, and whoever you get these to will hopefully look cool too. And then lastly, about my mid-range, kind of Christmas drop. We call this Christmas drops.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like ideas to get people for Christmas or little, things for yourself if you're checking out or.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's Christmas shopping is hard.
It sucks.
Or just trying to get presents for people. I mean, I've got people who have birthdays right now too, and I'm like, what am I getting you for your birthday? It's present season. Honestly.
Right.
Because it's also it's Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Right. But this is kind of like another piece. Getting a good pair of gloves is really nice. This is the Burton AK clutch. This is the leather one. It kind of has a trigger finger to it, all leather, and it's Gore-Tex. So no water is going to penetrate through this thing. It has a nice leather palm. Fun little colorway. I'm actually surprised when I was like picking my picks out. I was like, have a lot of grays. Usually I don't wear navy that much. And then I have like this orange and then like these brown and orange kind of colorway. Usually I don't select all those colors. Usually it's just straight black.
I was kind of surprised when you had them in here, actually.
Right. But I think these are really cool. And the Burton AK collection is kind of like is at the pinnacle of Burton's collection. I really like this, and they have these things. I feel like a kid. This is a lifesaver, right? This is the best thing.
It is. I've dropped my glove off a chairlift before too.
You have?
Yeah.
That's not good. Right.
It was so annoying.
Should have had those.
Because you have to like stop. Well, if you're me, you have to like stop and like sit down and be like, let me.
Yeah. Then people kick snow on you.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever had that happen to you? You like fall underneath the chairlift?
That's so mean.
Yeah, totally. But that's like the rite of passage. Like if you fall on a chairlift, I'm gonna kick snow on you for sure.
You're gonna kick snow on me?
Definitely you, for sure. Little kids, everybody. Ski patrol, definitely.
Okay, ski patrol.
Just that's a thing. That's a thing. Here's a story. Not anything really to do with me kicking snow on someone. Okay. I was at Copper, that main lift, American Flyer. I saw a little girl. She was probably like 10, maybe 10. And like her dad, they were skiing, and she fell, and her foot slipped out of her boot, and her boot was still engaged in the binding. So when she fell, the brake didn't release to stop her ski, and like this ski took off, like straight up was like boom down the hill. So there's this girl who fell, underneath the chair. I didn't kick snow on her, just to give you guys the heads up. She fell. She's like just sitting there with her sock. In the middle of Copper Mountain, and her dad's like, "Oh shit, what do I do?" And he went and picked her up and just started chasing after the ski. I was like, "Wow." Yep.
I don't ever want to deal with.
And they say snowboarders need leashes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's why it's good to snowboard, right?
Yeah.
What would you put the leash? I mean, theoretically, you put the leash on the ski to the boot, but if the boot is gone.
Right.
Go
Or
around.
your
Here's
leg.
on the leg.
Put on your leg or something.
Your pants would just get.
They used to make-
If
yeah.
her foot came out, her pants would probably have just. Let's be real.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? Like some kid like, ah!
That's why you wear bibs,
It'd be
people.
insane. All right, so I think we have some really good stuff and some lower price point stuff.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffers that are super easy, some mid-range stuff for close friends and people you really like, you know. And then we have like the good stuff, the goods. We're jumping into hard goods. We picked board boots and bindings.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
I picked like a cohesive setup. So if you
Cohesive?
really like someone, you
Alright.
would give them this whole setup because it's amazing. This is what I want. So this is the Capita Paradise snowboard.
Okay.
This is the Union Juliet snowboard bindings, and then the Burton Mint Boa snowboard boot. This is super, super popular. It's one of the best-selling boots for women on the market. So the boot here, I just picked kind of a random colorway, but I love this colorway. And it's a really comfortable liner. It's a really comfortable flex. I ride this in a speed lace. The boa is super convenient, especially if you have like a new rider or someone just hates with their, fussing with their laces. The soft flex is good for anyone who just wants casual riding or is new to snowboarding. So that's my pick for boots.
Cool. Is it heat moldable?
Yes, they are.
Awesome.
And it's a lower level liner, but
Okay.
I think the liner is so nice. Like I've ridden mine for an entire season, and I went out a lot last year, and they still feel totally great.
Cool.
So I definitely stand by that boot.
You're right. You know what? Burton does a great job at making their boots, and even their like kind of like entry price point models. Like this is like $200.
$200 with the boa on there. The boa is what
With
makes
the
that one a little
boa.
bit more expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right though. The liners are, even kind of the entry bindings or entry boots are. The liners are really, really good.
Super
really
nice.
good. Good.
Yeah. And then I have the Union Juliet bindings. These are super lightweight. They've got a nice medium flex. So if you have someone who's riding in the park, this is going to be a great pick. Or just someone who kind of knows what they're doing. A beginner would definitely do fine on this though. But they have super, super comfortable straps. That allows you to ride all day, being super comfortable. And then the base plate also has a lot of shock absorption technology built into it too. And I mean, can we just take a minute?
It's a good colorway you matched up. What's
beautiful
the base of the board look like?
The base of the board is,
Yeah.
I think it's black and white actually.
Capita.
Okay. White
cool.
and like rainbow color. And then on the top here in the Capita Paradise, we have kind of like it's almost like a jungle theme. It's pretty cool. This is like a hybrid, kind of like rocker camber in the middle. So, and it's really soft flexing, so it'd be really good for a beginner rider. But a park kid would definitely have fun on this too. Cool. Extruded base, so it's pretty mellow, pretty easy to fix, pretty low maintenance. So maybe this girl doesn't need wax for Christmas because her board's pretty good.
Cool.
Twin shape, ride it both ways. Like this is just a really fun board, both in the graphic and the way that it's designed too. And I think this whole setup would just be
Totally.
so
yeah,
awesome.
it matches. I'm surprised that like it
this
all.
is the GoFundMe.
It's what?
This is the GoFundMe.
That's the GoFundMe along with what were we gonna GoFundMe?
I need a ninja suit.
Oh yeah, ninja suit. So that's on our wish list.
Yeah,
that's a solid
good.
setup.
Yeah.
And all the brands are really good actually. Super good. Cool.
For sure.
Uh,
I went over. I picked the luxury setup. I was like, should we pick something kind of attainable? I was like, no, this is for your special someone. This setup. If you're gonna spend that kind of money.
Heck yeah. I picked out stuff that I would ride. I'd be like, yeah, for me. No. This is really good stuff. And same actually binding company that Michelle picked up. This is the Union Force. I believe this is the Force team. Yeah, this is a kind of a special binding. The Union Force is a piece that's kind of like the workhorse of the Union binding line. It does everything well. It can be in the parks. It can ride free ride. It can do everything, and it's really plain and simple, which I really appreciate because there's not a lot of moving parts to it. And it has a good look. I like the look of white bindings, and it has a molding jacket.
They're really popular this year.
They are like white
popular.
bindings are like kind of the jam.
Yeah.
And this is cool too. You know, like the big Union logo on the backside, so people know that you're riding Unions. That's dope. And then I picked these ones. This is the low cut. This is by a company called 32. They originally started out doing skateboard shoes, and they gradually worked their way into snowboard boots. And this one is special because this little logo is like the Etnies skateboard shoe brand that they originally started with. But if you tip it on its side, it's a number 3, which that's how you write a 3. That's a 3. But on the other side is a 2, right? I know. So it's kind of it's a throwback to a low cut Etnies skate shoe. The guy that started this company, his name's Pierre Andre, and he wanted to bring this boot back, and this is dope. I like the little rubberized toe cap. It's got a really shoe style feel. So for any of those kids out there that ride park, this is a really good one. And then like the Burton, it has a heat moldable liner, but this is a proprietary Intuition liner that 32 uses. And with a traditional lace, you know, most kids know how to tie their shoes nowadays, so you know, hopefully they can get into a pair of these. But yeah, bow is super
so
easy.
easy.
Right. And then lastly, a very special one. This is a special one. So Forum Snowboards was a large brand that was back in the day, and this is kind of another one. Yeah, this is called the Destroyer. This is a full camber board, Tri-X fiberglass, centered base. It's a super fun board. This graphic was from an unreleased public graphic from 2014 that they kind of like re-released. But this is a dope board. Forum Snowboards. They had some of the greatest team riders ever, and they're back for 2019, and it feels really good to see them. If you have snowboarded, or if you did snowboard in the late 90s and early 2000s, you know that the Forum was one of the most dominant teams and brands out there. So super stoked to have these things back again. And this is a really good combo too. You know, little white binding from Union, and then the 32 low cut. It's a solid. I'd say more park ripper than anything else. So those are my top picks. Boom. No, okay. Here's a question for you. If you were to pick one item, excuse me, one item out of all the ones that you picked, which one would you want for yourself the most?
For myself?
Yeah, whether it be your stuff or my stuff.
Well, considering all the heat that I got when I said I hadn't ridden the ninja suit, I think that I'd probably have to say that. But if I'm like, selfishly like, what do I want this.
You do the snowboard.
I want this.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh.
For sure.
Excuse me. I like that, but I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't pick that. Guess which one I would pick out of all of these. Pick? Which one do you think I'd pick for myself?
I think you've gotten a little too comfortable in that fleece. I literally think
really
you picked
comfy.
the fleece.
Not gonna lie. I actually have one of these ones. Not
this
this
one.
one.
Not
Mine doesn't have a
pocket.
kangaroo pocket. But if I were to pick one thing, I'd probably pick that backpack. I like bags.
Merry Christmas.
You know? Yeah, thank you. And this is really nice, super lightweight. This is actually a really good pick. So, good job. Drops of the week.
Yes.
So yeah, everyone who's watching on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, thank you guys for tuning in and watching us talk through a couple products. So stay tuned for more. I think we're gonna be doing some more of these, aren't we?
Some more Christmas ones or some?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Right? Why not?
Sure.
If you guys want to see some, we have 19 days until Christmas.
We have 19 days until Christmas.
How did that
So
happen?
if you buy this, you can still get it shipped. That's the
Boom.
thing. I was like, it's a little far from Christmas, but it's not far from Christmas.
Right.
It's
buy
not.
stuff now.
Yeah. I'm kind of panicking right now.
Are you serious?
I need to buy presents.
Well, luckily we work here. We can just yeah. I'm gonna buy everyone, family and friends. You guys are getting stuff from the house. Just give me the heads up.
That's true.
Right. Thank you guys again for watching. We do this again. We may change this actually. Usually we try to go live right around noon on the platforms, but we may start going later in the day, about 4 p.m. So, if you happen to pop up, it pops up. If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us now on YouTube and of course on Facebook. We passed 31,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna get that 100,000 gold play button, baby. Oh, I don't know.
We might.
Is that what it is? You get a gold play. You get a play button.
I literally have no idea.
You have no idea. What is it? Is it 100,000? So we got 69,000 more to go.
Is it like records?
What?
What's like the records when you go platinum?
Oh gosh, I don't know. There's a Ruby one where if you get like 10 million or something, 10 million subscribers.
Platinum $1 million?
It might be.
And gold's 100?
Yeah, I think platinum's $1 million.
100 million?
No, gold. Platinum is $1 million, and I think gold. I mean, we have to Google it, but
100,000.
Gold is 100,000.
If you know
Gold is
this,
100,000.
tell us, because we don't.
We don't know.
Yeah, we need to get that play button. So subscribe to the channel so you can watch more videos. We may try to do the 12 days of Christmas for 12 days in a row. Maybe.
Maybe.
If you think that's a good idea, just leave a comment in the section below. Anything else?
I got nothing.
Nothing. Sign up to win the Grand Target
You have
trip.
something tonight, though, don't you?
What?
You have something tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing a Hey,
Reminder there.
yo, if there's people still on, I'm doing a speaking engagement tonight in Northeast Minneapolis, technically the North Loop, at a place called Honest Studios, and they invited me to be the special guest and talk about snowboard stuff. So if you want to see me talk about snowboard stuff live,
More.
yeah, more than I already talked.
In person, though.
In person. I'm signing autographs. Just kidding. Maybe. If someone wanted my autograph, I'd sign it. No, probably not. Come, Minneapolis tonight. Honest Studios, 905 North Washington Street, Minneapolis, 55 something something something. Cool. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Leave a comment or question. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Peace out. See you guys on snow.